Hello everyone, this is Vani from Department of Computer Science, PB Siddhartha College. In these sessions, I am going to share with you the stacks. So let us start with the definition of a stack and what is a stack. So what is a stack? Stack is a linear data structure. It has only one endpoint. We can remove our insertions and delete possible at top of the stack, and it performs as last in first out operations. So what is it is a ordered of group of homogeneous of elements of items, and elements are added or to removed from the top of the stack. That mostly recently added items are at the top of the stack, and it is also performs as last in first out operations. So here see the sum of examples. Stack is a cafeteria trays and caft is a pennies. A stack of show of boxes. A stack is a folded shirts. So how to we have to define the specifications of in a stack. So stack we have to specify the maximum of items of in a stack, and item types and operations of in a stack means make an item. Boolean is an empty, boolean is a full, push or pop. That means we push or pop we are used to an inserting. Push is a inserting an of an element, pop is an relating an element, and a boolean is a full if we are checking, and if it is empty, boolean is an empty, making or we are making of an empty into the stacks, and we have to perform the push operations. Now push operation is we have to pushing, that means we are adding an or inserting an element to the top of the stack. That means we pop functions means it adds a new item to the top of the stack. Before that we have to check the conditions. The conditions means if it is a full, we cannot be inserted an element into the stack. That means a stack has been initiated and it is not to be full. And we have to post conditions means if it is not full, we can add a new item to the top of the stack. Now we have to pop the operation. Pop operations means it means we can removing or deleting an element from the top of the stack, and it returns in its items. That means we have to check the conditions means if it is stack is, if the stack has been initially and it is empty, it is, that means if it is empty we cannot the delete items. Even though we have, we can take the box of items, if dozen items are there in that box, we cannot delete the removing the items. That means we have to check whether it is empty or not. If it is empty, we can pop up the elements of the top of the stack, and we can remove from the element. Now we can check the preconditions and post conditions. Now again, how we are implementing the stack. By using this example, we can start the push and pop operations method. We can take that taking a stack of 4 items 0 1 2 3, we has indexes, and we are pushing off in a 3 items 2 comma 3 comma 5. 2 we are inserting, again 3 inserting, 5 was inserting, and we are popping off element was a 3. That means we have to push off the of an a 10, we have to replace the 10 to in the places of 3, we should be pop the 5 and 3. We have now we can push the 10 item into that index of 1, and again we can insert the push or push the 5 item into the index of a 2. So we are how we are implementing in a programmatical way. So hash include the, we had defined the type of the header files, and a stack of item, public stack of type void make of an items, and is method is full method is push off method and pop method. And now we can pop off into integer types of in a methods into the type methods. So stack implementation. Now stack implementations was stack type of method, void type of method, making type of method, and a boolean stack of is an constant, and return the top equal to -1. That means we have to check the if it is empty or not. Again we have to check the if it is full. If it is full, now we can return the top equal to max of items minus -1. Now we can void equal to now void of stack equal to, we can push the an item into that. That means top equal top plus top of items equal to new items, and now void of stack equal to type of equal to pop method. Now again top item equal to items of an top minus. Now we can go to that conditions, means there are the two conditions, stack overflow and stack underflow. The conditions was resulting of the trying to pop off an element that an stack was is an empty. Now if it is overflow, that means we have to check, that means if it is overflow, if it is full of elements into that stack, we cannot be inserting of any new item into that stack. That's why we have to should be define that we have to define the how it is full or not. Then we can it check that it is conditions, means if it is not is full, that means the stopping of stack of push item. Now again we have to check the stack underflow. Now the condition is resulting from trying to pop off an item ways. If it is stack is empty, then we can the stack of an pop item. Now we can checking of that implementation of stack using the dynamic memory allocations. So in the dynamic memory allocations, firstly we have to check the item is whether it is used or not. Now we can have to check the type of the class items. Class of stack equal to publicly we can initiating the integer type of the stacks in integer values, and we have to check make of an item, it is empty, is it full, is a pop push method and pop method. Now we can dynamically memory allocations of n using the array allocations, means in array we have to fix it the size of the length, that's why we have to maximum the elements of the stack. So templating of the class of items. And now again now we are checking the stack of items, max is max stack equal to max, and again we have to check the now top equal to -1 and items equal to no of items. Now again we temp equal to class of items of a stack, and again we have to checking the stack type method, we are deleting of in a stack methods. Now again we have to develop in the examples of in a postfix expressions. Postfix notations is another way to returning of an arithmetic of expressions. That means expressions was combining of an plus and additions, minuses, subtractions, additions, divisions, these are all comes under to the expressions. So arithmetic expressions. So in these postfix expressions, the operator was written after the two operands. Here the examples we can see the 2 plus 5. Here the 2 and here here you can see that the 2 and 5 are the operands, and plus is the operator. Then the in fixed to postfix conversions we hit it should be written as 2 5 plus. Now we are preceding the rules, means the parentheses are never needed. That means if it is parenthesis occurred, it does not to be required to be stored. Now we have to start that. These are all the postfix expressions, how it should be written. For example, 4 5 plus 7 minus 2, and again we have to do that. Firstly we have to done that 4 plus 5 means we are having that 9. Now again 7 minus 5 means we have to done that 5. Now we are multiplying that those numbers with 45 in the stack. How we are inserting of an elements means now we can see that here at the example 4 5 plus 7 comma 7 2 minus asterisk symbol. Since in array we are inserting an 4, now we carry again inserting an 5. Now we are inserting an plus operator, that means we have to should perform the 4 plus 5. That means we are in the stack, it gets the values as a 9. Now we are inserting in a 7. So 7 means after that 9, after that 7. Now we are again inserting that 2 value we are inserting that. After that it is the expressions as a operand means minus, so we have to subtract the 7 minus 2, we get the 5 value. Now it having the multiplication symbol operations, so we have to perform the multiplications between the 9 and 5. It in the stack value it stores the 45. Now how we are using the postfix expressions algorithms using an stacks, we have to while more input items exist to get an item. If the items is an operand, a stack of full of items, else the stack of the pop of operand, stack of the pop operand, and compute the results and push the stack push of result and stack dot of pop of results. So here all these expressions must be done by the we are turning into that we have to be perform the whether it to be pushing of an item or popping of an occurrence. We are just hearing the popping of an occurrence, not pushing of not popping of an items. So that's the next we can have to be while the return the we are returning the functions of to be replaced the each items into the item and started with the another items uses the specifications. These functions means the client and model. Next, stack replacement item, stack top of item, old item and replacing means we have to be function. What is the function and by preconditions and post conditions. First the functions means replacing the all occurrences of the old item with the new items. Now we have to check the preconditions. Stack has been initialized and post conditions for each occurrence of an old item is a stack has been replaced by the new items. So you may use any of these functions with the stack of the items. That means he assumes that any of the knowledge how the stack was be implemented. Without knowing these all these things we cannot be implemented the stack. Now we have to check the how we are checking of an inserting of or popping of an elements, how we are temporarily stacking or using an a stack. So firstly item of an a type and stack type of equal to temp stack. While stack is not empty, we are checking if it is stack empty, then we are means stack dot of pop of an item. If it is not empty we can popping of an element. If it item equal to old of item, then the temp of stack of the push of new item. That means if top equal to old item, the here a old item was in a 1 comma 3 comma 2 and again 1 comma 5 comma 3 and again 1 comma 5 comma 3. We have the different items are they be inserted. Now here else part means if the stack of this push of items. Now we are inserting an item into the stack. Again we have to check that another one is while temporary stack is not is empty, then we have to do what to do if it is all not already empty because of 1 and 5 that are in that stack. That way we have to the temporary stack equal to pop of an items. Again we are that stack dot equal to start of push of items and braces close. So here the this is the about that stack. That means what is the stack means how we are implementing and how the we are doing the examples in that stack. So mainly that again I'm saying that stack is a linear data structures. That means it stores the order in a sequence order, and again it should be having that top the end one is called the top one is called the top of items. In the top items we are inserting and deleting can be possible at one end. That one end be called as top means. So there are the operations person push and pop operations, and we are checking is empty or not, and it is empty full or not, and we are making an empty. We are performing in 5 operations. Mainly we are used performing that push and pop methods. By implementations means we are using the initiating the specifications means maximum items has to be specified before we are using an or implementation of a stack. And we are done the mostly expressions was the post expressions means in fix to post fix expressions, where the expressions was be used as the arithmetic operations by conversion of the infix to post fix expressions. Okay, thank you.